I'm gonna mark this other end real quick. And I do an 1.5 inch on these sheds because they're shorter. People lean crap against them. It just looks more uniform for the size of it that it is. I'm gonna mark these on the tar paper actually because I'm gonna start nailing all these. Mark my 12, turn my tape over, get myself on a 0 so they're easy to freaking work with. Most roofers don't mark a little crow's foot right here. I do because I'm working on and it's just hard to see. Most roofers just do a mark straight down like that and you go by the top of the mark. At least most roofers I know around here. What's today's date? March 10th, 2015. Okay, I'm right-handed, so I like to start my roof on the left side. All right, I start. I'm going with 1.25 inch rake overhangs on this. So there's 1.25 inch, and I'm going to mark my 12. And I got to mark a 30 and a 36 at the same time because I'm using standard 310s. 30, 36. Same thing at the bottom. Normally I just hook my tape and pull different measurements because I'm working alone. I know how to do it. For the purpose of this, we're not going to mess up. We're going to do it the easy way, the way it makes it so you can't mess up as easily. Well, 30 and 36. And when we come back over here we're going to, I didn't even notice that. Alright, same thing over here, 1.38 inch, 1.25 inch overhang, 12 inches. But I don't need a 30 and 36 mark over here. I only need that on that end. So 1.3 inch, I'm just marking 12. I said 1.3 inch, I meant 1.25 inch. 1.25 inch overhang, mark 12. Alright. That's pretty easy so far, right? Alright, the way I do my chalk box here, instead of taking my string off every time, I start at the bottom, I hook my string on that, and then every time after that, I just pull my string up and go around my nail. So, I set my nails underneath all these marks except for the bottom one. So that way the top edge of my nail is on my mark, pretty much. But we're only talking about 1/8 of an inch. It's not like, you can do some really ugly stuff on the roofs and you can't even see it from the ground. Especially architects. Still looking easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I use blue chalk on all this stuff because red chalk is really, really, really permanent. Like you'll see it on the edge of a rake a year later. Not permanent like that.
Good God.
Yeah. I don't roll. The only time I use red chalk is if I make a mistake. So I have a different color to work with. Sometimes it gets that bad too. Top, very lightly the first ones.
That's pretty ass blue right there.
It ain't too crazy to me. It means I'm doing a roof. And you definitely like want to pull your string tight. The looser it is, your line's going to roll down real easily. Unless you pop it. way crazy when you get to go uphill. You want to go 90 degrees, like straight out too. Not straight up and down vertically. If you go straight up and down vertically, it's definitely going to send it low. And I didn't like that line, so I'll get some more chalk on my box here. Yeah, the last time I tried to do this video, I think I had two different chalk boxes, red and blue. And I showed the basics, how to lay it out for standard or metric. But yeah, we lost that video.
I can fix that right there. I'll fix that little spot.
What happened?
My elbow went through it. I was trying to put my arm in here and it slipped in.
A lot of guys really put that in. Oh, really? And these nails are put on the marks because I'm going to switch my lines of these. Wow, that's a lot of chalk right where I gotta work. Alright, that's pretty much a basic layout for a standard 12-inch shingle. This is a 312 roof pitch. If I were going any lower on this roof pitch, which is under specs, you'd have to start running the shingles closer together. Instead of 5-inch exposure, we'd be going with 4-inch, 4.5, 3.5, 3, down, blah, 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 you know? But if we were running a metric shingle, they make 3 tabs metric also. They make obviously arcs 3 tabs, but they measure like 13 and 5/8 or something like that. What we do really is after the 12-inch mark, most guys I know, you either use the actual starter shingles for those kind of shingles, or most guys just use old 3 tabs from another job. But they usually set it up with a 12-inch line, and then they'll go there 13 1/4, whatever their shingle width measurement is on their actual metric shingle, and then they put a line. The only thing different about popping these lines, if you're running metric, other than that bottom line, when you turn your tape over, instead of going with all zeros, which is every 10 inches, you go with double numbers. 66, 55, 44, 33, that puts you on 11s. It's really easy when you do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, just the standard shingles, you go with zeros all the way after you get your first mark. Metric shingles, after you get your first marks and turn your tape over, you just put it on any double number, and then you can run your roof. So that's pretty simple. We'll go ahead and we'll pause, and then we're gonna go ahead and mark this side up.